Hey, shalom, brothers and sisters. Welcome back. I thank you again for joining me. Today I got this archaeological article I want to read you right now. Um, this is by from All Israel News by author named Mayan Hoffman, and this is about the new findings at Tel Shiloh in the Holy Land. Uh, New findings that continue to confirm biblical narrative. I'm going to read this to you. It says here, right here, archaeologists working at Tel Shiloh earlier this summer discovered piers that they believe formed a door into the gate complex at the northern edge of the biblical city. The findings said Scott Stripling, which you know who he is, director of the Tel Shiloh excavations for the Associates for Biblical Research, was surprising but also made sense because the wall was only located at a kilometer from the Shiloh Spring. It would be logical for residents to have entered and exited from that side of the city to access water. This was either a main gate or another gate, he told All Israel News. Stripling added that they also discovered a glacis, an earthen embankment that surrounds the fortification wall, which terminated at the proposed gate entrance. At that local location, there was a symmetrical breach in the wall, which suggests there may have been a gate chamber, a complex through which people had to enter before coming into the city itself. This is important because the high priest Eli died in the gate of Shiloh. Stripling said, "We discovered that we think is the gate mentioned in 1 Samuel chapter 4. When he mentioned the ark of Yahweh, Eli fell backwards off his chair by the side of the gate. His neck was broken and he died, for he was an old man and he was heavy," meaning he was fat. He had led Israel 40 years, and that you can find that in 1 Samuel chapter 4, verse 18. Stripling carried out his excavations at Tel Shiloh under the auspice of the civil administration of Judea and Samaria during May and June alongside 135 volunteers from 11 nations and 12 different universities. The Associates for Biblical Research have been working in the highlands of Israel for 43 years. Stripling and his team have been working at Tel Shiloh since 2017, with a 2-year hiatus during the COVID-19 pandemic, making this summer their 4th season of excavations. Before Tel Shiloh, they dug at Kirbet El Marketar. Tel Shiloh is the 4th site they have excavated. Stripling made headlines this year when he announced that a lead tablet measuring 2 square centimeters taken from the site on Mount Ebal, excavated by Professor Adam Zertel more than 30 years ago, was believed to be a cursed tablet dating back at least to the 13th century BC. Stripling's team discovered the tablet in December 2019, but it took 2 years and new CT technology to be able to decipher the text inside because the amulet was folded in half and the metal was too brittle to unfold. CT scans performed in Prague revealed an ancient proto-alphabetic Hebrew inscription consisting of 48 letters, including what is believed to be Yahweh's name. Stripling told All Israel News that he submitted an article on the discovery to the Archaeological and Anthropological Sciences peer-reviewed journal earlier this month, and he hopes the paper will be published soon. Tel Shiloh is one of the most biblical significant sites where Stripling has worked. He said the site is first mentioned in the Bible when Joshua erects the tabernacle where in the late Bronze Age. It is believed that the Ark of the Covenant was kept inside the tabernacle. Findings date the site back to the Middle Bronze Second period, It served as the capital of Israel for over 300 years before Jerusalem. During their 4 seasons of excavations, Stripling and his team discovered a number of objects that he believed bring the Bible to life and help validate its narrative, although there are those who disagree. These items include storage rooms that line the northern perimeter of the fortification walls, strategically positioned next to a monumental building which may have served as a platform for the tabernacle. Stripling said the rooms were unique in their construction, and inside them were found a number of collared rim jars dating to the Iron Age, First Iron Age. Such jars would have been used by people who wanted to store tithings they were bringing. The platform's dimensions align with those given in the Bible for the tabernacle. Moreover, a demolished 4-horned altar was found nearby, as well as 2 ceramic pomegranates, typical of the ornaments described in the Bible as hanging from the priest's robes. Finally, about a 30 seconds walk from the platform is the deposit of pottery and bones dated around 14 to 1300 BC. The majority of these bones are from the right side of the animals, which were all kosher. Leviticus 7 says that the priest's portions was the right side of the animals. All of this together inductively suggests to us that we are seeing what is found in the Bible, Stripling says. There are many lines of evidence, and from it an overarching picture emerges. He said the team excavated thousands of more bones this summer. They will soon undergo carbon dating and zoo archaeological analysts in hopes of gaining further clarity. Stripling said if some colleagues do not believe him that the Bible narrative is accurate, and if they have another explanation, he says, I would love to hear it. He added that the team found evidence the site continued to be occupied for many more generations, including during the Second Temple period when Yeshua lived, and later during the Byzantine, Islamic, late Roman, and Persian periods too. However, he said his team is focusing primarily on the transition period between the Bronze and Iron Ages. So I just wanted to share that article with you. I thought it was important because I like archaeology, and I usually post them, and I hope you got something from that, and check out the amazing discovery, the cursed tablet of Mount Ebal. It was announced a few months ago. You could find it on whatever, YouTube, BitChute, whatever, online. You can find out about that. It's very interesting. It confirms and proves the accuracy of scriptures. Anyways, that's all I want to say, and I thank you again for joining me. Please give me a big thumbs up and hit that notification bell, and also subscribe. I'd really appreciate that. And until then, peace out and shalom. Thank you.